Christians that pray for this country and believe, and God we trust, and not praying to what Charlie Daniels subscribes. What was his song back many years ago? Praying to the wrong God. If stabbing people, killing people, snuffing people out, if that's your God, I don't want any part of them. We're the infidel? Okay. That has to be snuffed out, folks. And where do you do that? You do it inside the mosques. You do it where the hatred is being spewed from these imams and from these mosques. You have to get in, put moles in there, pay them off, get in there with the families, get the ex-jihadists, get them in there, and aggressively get in there and shut this off, shut it down. There has to be an all-out war. Theresa May, the prime minister there in London, she is tired of it. She's sick of it. She's on the television. She's saying, we're cracking down. We're going to be harder. And a lot of people are criticizing her right now, saying that, it's too late. It's too late. It's not too late. There is a major problem right there, but let that be a glimpse of what could happen here very easily. And we've had terrorist attacks over here already. Don't forget about that. This could be more prevalent over here if we don't crack down on it. And of course, the PC correctness, the activist judges, the liberal snowflakes, they want to ease up on all the travel restrictions. They don't want to crack down, don't want to protect it anymore. Just let it be. And you can see what's happening over the UK. See what's happening over in Germany. You can see it in Germany. You can see it all over. It's intensifying. But despite being unarmed, these cops took the London terrorist head on. They dove right into the fight and got injured severely. Severe injuries to head, the face, the leg, while confronting him head on. That's bravery. Weren't afraid, protecting its citizens, and that's very heroic. And thank God that there's brave officers that will do the same over here in our country to defend our freedoms and to keep our citizens safe. Thank God for their bravery and what they do. But our officers have guns, don't they? Yep, over 90% of the force there in London, they don't have guns. And guess what? The terrorists realize that. Yes, they're using knives, but they're using vehicles, and they've used guns. But I'll tell you what, if somebody's wielding a gun, knives and doing that, you shoot them in the back, it's over. Good night. Goodbye. But any means necessary, they will do. And they will fight dirty. And they're doing it. And they're killing people left and right in the name of jihad. Their God. Allah. Allah Akbar. Cute. But not really. Well, these were that you heard that, but these were the sounds of the sirens.
Some people run away.
According to workers, there's shooting finally that killed these 3 assailants. Stopped the situation, took it under control. But multiple people wounded, many dead, and just adding to the death toll and to the numbers. The PC police folks are killing us, and they do it because they think that they're being tolerant. My ancestors, my father's father, they were all from someplace else. Most people in America from somewhere else. They just didn't just appear on the soil of America. Jeez, come on, wake up. But they'll just sit there and they'll just try to crucify Donald Trump because he's trying to protect his country. And that's a primary job for any president is to stop being politically correct and protects its citizens. And what is it going to take? And I'm afraid, folks, what it's going to take with the travel ban is another terrorist attack over here until finally they're like, give the president what he needs. I'm afraid. I really feel like that's what's going to happen. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to die, and it's going to be more than 7 dead, more than 48 wounded that we just saw in London. I think Donald Trump is speaking out against the mayor there in London, Mayor Khan, because of his PC correctness. And it's that's getting his city in trouble. Not going after the very people that he actually is part of. He is Muslim. And I think you sympathize with that, and then you don't want to call him out. You want to go to the neighborhoods because you're profiling. What else is one to do? What can you do? Theresa May called yesterday, Sunday, for a stronger response to the Islamic extremism after the 3 attackers drove a hired van into pedestrians on the London Bridge. That's where it all started. And then stabbed others nearby, killing 7 people and injuring 48. It's between guns. Nope. No, it wasn't guns. It was knives and a van. And that's what ISIS is calling for. It's easy to obtain. Knives in vehicles. And we're going to be seeing a lot more of that because that's what ISIS is propagating on the internet and through game consoles, where they're able to encrypt messages for young followers. And there's going to be there's going to be copycats out there. We got to shut their network down. Tell you, if you're in computers right now and you can get in, you can find out how you can get into these encryptions and shut it down and find the signals coming out and instructing the stuff, because it's brainwashing is what they're doing. It's pretty scary stuff out there. Say a prayer for the families there in Orlando, prayers for those that were affected with the wounded and for the dead in London. Sad to get that news and talk about it, but it's a reminder, folks, the world that we live in is certainly not safe, and we need to have safety for our citizens over here. And I think this is, again, a wake-up call for us to get smart about it. And I think Trump has seen things, understands things, and thinks this is something that we should point to get us right. Because with these open borders, we allow these people to freely come in here, set up shop, and get ready to do what they want to do. And it further strengthens their move, what they're trying to do. Remember, you're the infidel, and they will kill as many of us. Remember 9/11? Remember Boston? Remember Orlando? Remember Chattanooga? I mean, we could go on and on and on. These people are determined to take over the world. That's their mandate. Set up the caliphate for Allah. Be warned, folks. We'll be back.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew was I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it. Don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
The internet is a big place, but 123 Ready TV has made it easy to start enjoying all of the current movies you enjoy and those movie classics. What if I told you that you could start streaming everything now and all the latest movies for just $19.99? And it's a one-time charge, not monthly. 123 Ready TV is a media app that you can have on your PC or your Android phone. You see, this app allows you to stream movies and TV shows, weather, and anything you already have on your PC or your phone or on the internet. Plus, no commercials. Find out why so many people are using this amazing media player. Start saving money and start enjoying all your favorite TV shows now and movies for just a one-time payment of $19.99. To get yours, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com and click on the store page for your 123 Ready TV. For the People is on the air for you. Each day we strive to tell it to you straight, not watered down, so you can know what's going on each day. Our show is different from many of the others on air. We're not afraid of the PC police, and we explain our position, at the same time understanding the left's position and what we can do to further a conservative agenda for America. For the People is listener-supported and relies on listeners like you to help us get the word out. So, if you like what we do and want to help For the People, sign up today at our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Your support allows us to report the news fearlessly and guarantees our survival on the air. As a thank you, we'll send you our monthly newsletter with commentary and money-saving tips. Can we count on your support? Thank you for helping America. To become a For the People member, log on to forthepeopleshow.com. Now, and welcome back to For the People, broadcasting from coast to coast today from Tampa, Florida, and finally getting some rain, which we've actually really needed, putting out some of those wildfires we've had throughout the state. It's just been insanely dry, but here it is wet. Looks like all week we're going to have a great chance of rain and under cloudy skies. Nice to get some rain for the lawn and for the trees, wash out some of that pollen. Good thing. Now, one of the accused London attackers, from what I'm reading here, was known to law enforcement officials. Did you hear that? Having appeared on Jihad TV. Now, wouldn't that just be enough, do you think, to pretty much have this person under surveillance? See, in all 50 states here in the United States, we have thousands of ongoing investigations for ISIS people, connections to ISIS. Did you know that? A lot of people don't understand that. They don't think that. It is a growing, mounting problem here. Patriots, wake up to the very fact we are losing our country, folks, to a possible ideology. This has to be snuffed out. This has to be shut down. We have an opportunity to do it, but we're going to have to fight, folks. I think that this is a war for the heart and soul of civilization. I really do. Folks like the Crusades. I really think that this is heading this direction, folks. I think it's going to get ugly. When you root out cockroaches, folks, it gets bad. And ISIS is a cockroach. Cockroaches are hard to get rid of. They're tough. You got to use the right bait. And how do they do it?